What's going on,
What
guys?
is going on, everybody? It is me, Liam QC2009, and
Hockey Time Goalie Shorts, or Hockey Time Goalie. And guys, we are making a podcast. So obviously we're together now, but this won't always be like this. Of course, we will be apart from each other when he goes back to Montreal. So we will try and make some more podcast videos then. So we're making a hockey podcast right now. It's just a start. So we're going to do a screen record video of our tier list, and we're going to be ranking teams based on the chance that we think they have at
making the playoffs and winning the Stanley Cup.
winning the Stanley Cup. So let me go
We're
on.
going to go on the Photos app so we can get the tier list photos. There we go.
Okay. Anyway, we're going to go on tierlist.com or whatever it's called.
No,
What's it called?
you don't need that.
Yes, we do. What's it called?
Tier list.
Tier
Sorry, guys.
list.
How do you spell
Tier list maker.
it?
Alright. So, sorry guys.
You don't need to make a,
NHL teams.
you don't need to do that. You really
Well, we are. Anyway, so okay, guys. So here we
we're going to
go.
have to fix this side.
Yeah, whatever. I get the point.
So, guys, so in the
our
F,
first team is the Anaheim Ducks. So obviously, I think they
they have to be in the D, which will be the tank.
Yeah, I think they have a D chance.
No, it's tank.
They have a
it's
D-
tank.
Tank.
Well, they're going to need a tank because they're
Anyway,
not.
Arizona Coyotes. I think.
No,
D.
I think they're in C. Not.
Well,
this
it's
year,
winning the
sorry.
cup, so I don't think. Yeah, I think D. They don't have a chance this year. Boston. I say put them in the A. Of course, every year they are pretty good. They're one of the best teams in the league. Just once they have to figure out how to break the curse, and I think any year it could happen. Maybe this year. Buffalo.
Buffalo, I think they're in B.
Yeah, I agree. Buffalo. They're a good young team. They just need a little more time to develop. I wouldn't be surprised though if they make the playoffs. It'd be a little shocker to most fans because, well,
I do think Buffalo is going to make it this year, but.
that's another argument we have that will be on another podcast. Anyway, so Calgary, I'd say B or C. Where?
C. Because they traded all their, good players. Like,
Yeah, Matthew
Gaudreau, Toffoli,
Tkachuk.
Kachuk.
Yep. Probably C. Of course, they got Huberdeau back, but
Yeah,
he's
they-
not gonna carry
they
the
did
whole
not,
team.
They did not do so well.
Yeah,
this
they
season.
lost that trade for sure. Carolina, S. I think Carolina, they just have to get past the conference and they win it all. They're an amazing team from top to bottom. I think they got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
But Carolina at the same time, yeah, like he said, they have to get past that conference final curse. So once they win a conference final game, I feel like they just win it all. Whether they're down 3-0 in the series, I don't.
Chicago, D. I think you put them in F. They're not ready yet. They're
Even though they
rebuilding.
did get Connor Bedard, they are.
He
deep
needs
in
a little
rebuild.
more time to get proven. So I think right
But-
now,
But
Chicago in F.
but
This is Ella. She will be in our future podcast videos.
anyways,
But
as I was about to say, Chicago Blackhawks. He has been saying he would not sleep on Chicago because they're going to be good soon. And even though they did lose Kane and Taves, they're going to develop, I'm telling you.
100%.
I don't care.
Colorado. Oh, sorry.
I don't care how much you disagree with me. I think they're going to be good in a few years.
Colorado, S tier. S tier. They obviously won the cup.
They don't have their
2022.
cap. Here's a little.
Yeah, but Landeskog, he's more of a role player. It depends on what their locker room chemistry is like. He's not someone that's gonna pull a McKinnon or Rantanen and score so many goals. I think he's a good role player. Definitely gonna be around, but
Yeah. Anyways, now
Philadelphia.
no, we'll
C.
go Columbus because it's alphabetical order.
Well,
So Columbus.
Philadelphia, because that was next.
Philadelphia's gonna be a D.
Yeah, I think C. They have the players, obviously.
But they don't have that team. They're.
We'll put them in the first team in D tier. So they're C. We'll go C minus, D plus. Ottawa.
B.
I think C.
I
That's
think-
a little too high for Ottawa.
I think B. They do have Brady Tkachuk. They do have no, that's Detroit.
Yeah, but they don't have a goalie though, so I think C tier.
C, yeah.
C plus.
Columbus is C, I think.
Columbus is probably C. They have the players, they have the tools. It's finally they all got injured last year. It's a shame. I think.
Only reason why they finished last in the East.
I think definitely in a couple years they're definitely going to get a little bit better, and I think they might have a legitimate shot to win the cup. Dallas,
B.
B. I'm sorry. Dallas, they're a great team. I would have put them in A, but
No, no, Dallas is A because Buffalo has a shot, and Dallas made the conference final last year. But but they only lost because they played Vegas, and Vegas is just a great team.
Obviously, Dallas may have Ottinger. He's an amazing goaltender.
Wait, there's no Seattle in this tier list.
We'll just
We'll just pretend.
Yeah. Anyway, Detroit D tier.
No.
I don't think they have anybody. After the first line, it kind of gets pretty brutal on the team. Their goalie, I don't even know who their goalie is. I think it's Vinny Huso.
Really?
Yeah, same thing. Anyway, he's not going to win them a cup. Edmonton, A tier.
Edmonton does have Leon Draisaitl, Connor McDavid.
They have one of the best teams ever. They just don't have a goalie.
Edmonton is seeing something that they haven't seen since the Wayne Gretzky era. Connor McDavid and Leon Draisaitl putting up 150 plus points combined. No, not even combined. So that's more than 250 points. That's amazing. But do they have a shot at a cup? I don't think so because they rely on Connor and Leon, and that can't happen. I'm telling you, Edmonton can't win a cup if they rely on two key players. I mean, they have a shot, but
Florida, I think S tier. They have everything that they need. They just
Florida S tier. Yeah, and they did make the cup final. They did beat Boston. They beat Toronto, and they swept the Hurricanes.
They have to break their curse of the cup.
Well, it's not their fault. They were the second wildcard team last season, and they played Vegas.
LA, A tier. What the heck? Oh, shoot.
Yeah, that's okay. We didn't. I hope we didn't. I think we did.
How did it go back? Sorry about that, guys.
Oh, no, the Wi-Fi sucks. So, anyways.
Sorry.
So, while we wait, we're going to just talk about the Florida Panthers. So, the Florida Panthers, last season, no, not last season. Well, the season hasn't started yet. So I'm going to say, last season, they won the President's Trophy and finally broke that first round curse of 26 years. I think it was that. Yeah, 26 years. But, obviously, winning the Stanley Cup is a very hard thing. But Florida almost did it. Almost. They needed 3 more wins.
Close. Oh, it kind of was a blowout.
Same thing for Montreal 2 seasons ago.
Sorry about this, guys.
Same thing for Montreal a couple seasons ago. They made the cup final but lost. They were 3 wins away. But, only difference is, they ended up being last place in the league last year. I mean, the year after that.
Sorry about this, guys. Bad Wi-Fi.
While we wait, I'm going to talk about other teams, what I think could happen. So, the Metropolitan Division is a very tough. Same with the Atlantic. It is a very tough division.
There we go. All right, we're back.
All right.
Anyway,
let me finish what I was saying. Metro Division is a very tough division to play in. Same with the Atlantic, but it's not about the placements. It's about who's going to be first, especially in the Metro, between Carolina, New Jersey, and Rangers. Not even the Rangers. The Rangers are going to... they're going to have to get past a young New Jersey team and a young a very good Carolina team. But I feel like the placements for the Metro would be New Jersey in first and Carolina in second, or the opposite. Anyway,
LA, I think A tier. They have the players. They're a mix between young and old.
Only reason they did not make it past the first round is because Edmonton.
Yeah, but I think if they get a good matchup in the playoffs, they could make it far. Minnesota, I think
it's gonna be a B.
Yeah, I think B. They are a great team.
They're gonna make the They're gonna make the playoffs, but they don't have the keys to go far.
I think give them a couple drafts, a couple more trades.
Just
and I think they could potentially
just like with Columbus, they could eventually turn into a playoff contender. They have Goudreau, Laine, those players, and those players could help you.
Montreal, negative F tier.
Nah.
They are just what can you say? They have a couple great young players, but they don't
Well,
have.
the
They
team
really
isn't-
don't have anything
The
else.
team isn't there yet. Like, they're gonna be good in a few years, but for now,
Right now, definitely not. Nashville, I'd say B tier. They have great players.
no, I think it's gonna.
We used to start. He's a great goaltender. I think that if the pieces start adding up, him, Roman Yossi, and everyone, they could potentially make the cup. But I think they just have
I
to
feel
get
like
more.
but before we continue, Nashville will need to get past like legit contenders: Colorado, Dallas, Edmonton. Edmonton, those teams. So it might be hard for them to get there, but if they could get like a series win, then that would be something.
Jersey, I think A tier. I don't think they're S tier yet. They're still pretty young.
But
I think
they're gonna be very, very like what Carolina is now. That's what they're gonna be like.
they just completed a very nice rebuild, and
Finish.
I think give them a couple more.
Fin-
A couple more. This
Finished
is
third
elevated
in the
on-
league. Finished third in the league. And 1 point behind the Carolina Hurricanes.
Here's Ella.
Here's Ella.
This is
She will
his sister.
appear.
She will appear in some of our videos.
every once in a while.
Anyway, so Islanders, I think C tier. They don't C or B.
Nah, I think it's gonna be a C.
C.
They barely made the playoffs.
Yeah,
this
they
year.
barely made the playoffs.
Didn't
And
couldn't get past
they
it.
got killed by Carolina.
Not killed.
Oh.
They lost in 6.
Yeah, but I just
And the game.
they're good at making playoffs. They just have to
They
go
did make,
further.
but here's one thing they did do. In 2020 and 2021, they made the Final Four, but fell short to a very good Tampa
I
team.
don't know what's going on.
Anyway,
Rangers A tier. They are
just like
basically
New Jersey,
they're basically the Devils, but I think with a better goalie.
but obviously, cares. Obviously the Rangers did fall short to the Devils, but that was because their team just fell apart. I think they got nervous. But
We don't need this, but
We don't
anyway,
need
thank you.
we'll pretend.
Alright.
Pretend. Now we have the
Thank you
microphones.
for our fake microphones that aren't gonna work. Anyway,
I have the round one. Pittsburgh.
what? Pittsburgh?
B.
Yeah, I'd say B. They sold their playoffs by losing to they sold their playoffs by losing to Chicago, the worst team.
In the NHL.
But of course they do have great players. Crosby, he's just getting old.
And they got
once he retires,
but they acquired Eric Carlson, which could help them get back to the playoffs.
I
but
feel like
I don't think they make the cup final.
once Crosby retires, they're gonna go into full rebuild mode. So I don't know what's gonna go on there.
San Jose.
San Jose
D.
D. They finished last in their,
29th in the league.
last in their division, was it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Oh no,
obviously-
Anaheim. Yeah.
second to last in their division. They just don't really have anyone that I'm like,
Yeah,
wow,
I feel
this
like-
player's really
I feel like
good
San
and they'll win.
Jose. He thinks San Jose is not that bad of a team, but considering they traded their best player, oh my God! Wait.
What?
We have to delete it.
What?
She did.
No, it's fine.
Well, we have to block it out. We have to block it out
Okay.
because we did this.
What does that have to do with anything?
We
Anyway,
have to block it
St. Louis, I think B tier. They,
They
of course, won the cup in 2019. Then,
beat a hard fought. Oh no, like
whatever. Anyway, they obviously.
beat a hard Boston team, third in the league, and wait, in 2019, the St. Louis Blues were last place in the league at one point, so that's another thing
They're
that shall be mentioned.
a great team. Tampa, A or B?
B.
I'd say B plus. They obviously have everyone, but they've been trading.
They didn't do so well this season.
But they've been trading.
They
quite
did
well.
lose. They did lose to a team that will be that we'll be talking about next.
And
that
the
team
next
is-
team is the Toronto Maple Leafs.
I hate them.
I'd say B tier.
No, A tier.
Well,
Hey.
no, they don't. They have the curse, of course. They just can't seem to win a bunch of playoffs games. But they snuck
But they
that.
do have legit cup aspirations.
They got lucky against Tampa because of course, bad deployment. Tampa had an early lead and just blew it.
4-1 lead.
So obviously,
Ella, I don't know what Ella's doing.
I don't either.
Um,
But I think Toronto, just give them some time in the playoffs. They're just
I
not
feel
ready
like they're
for it.
gonna win the cup.
Toronto sucks.
Yeah,
What
what
she
she said. But very soon. Vancouver, C tier.
No, C tier.
Yeah. They don't
They
really.
could be a wild card team, but I don't. If they make the playoffs, they're getting swept.
Yeah, that's all we have to say about them. Vegas S tier. Former
Defending Cup
defending
champion.
Cup champion.
But Colorado, we have to talk about that. Colorado played the Kraken in the first round, lost in 7. And
We don't have
Vegas-
the Kraken. They'll be the last team that we talk about. Anyway, Washington, the team that beat Vegas the
C
first
tier.
time, C tier. I would actually put them in D tier. They're just done. Ovechkin, when he's gone, they're done. Just forget about Washington. Just
And Winnipeg is going to be
How many more games?
Winnipeg, I say C tier. They
they're
don't really.
good. They're fine.
They're a great team,
No, they're
but
not. They're fine, but
They're
they're
just not.
They're
They're
not.
not.
I'm gonna podcast with you guys after.
yeah, sure. Anyway,
What's
And the last team.
The last team,
I will
Seattle
talk about
Kraken,
Seattle.
A tier. I think they're an A tier. They are
A
just
good team.
a great team, expansion team, and they beat Colorado, who
And
was,
almost beat the
who
Dallas.
at that time was the defending Stanley Cup champions. Just, I don't know what to say. It was just a shocker.
Yes, it was actually like a big upset, but not as big as the upset between the Florida Panthers and the Boston Bruins. So all of you know, Florida won that series in 7, and obviously, like we said, Florida. The only reason Florida was in the S tier was because they made the Cup Finals last year, and they beat the Boston Bruins, the best regular season team in NHL history.
Well, guys, that will do it for our first podcast episode.
And
We hope you guys enjoyed,
Bye.
and we hope you guys think that our picks might actually happen this year.
the next video.
And we're gonna actually predict this year's 2024
Cup champion.
Cup champions. Liam,
I did say New Jersey last season. Obviously, that failed. I'd go with. This is tough. Not Vegas. I feel like it'll be the Rangers.
and my 2024 Cup champions. Like I say almost every year, give me the Carolina Hurricanes.
Give me
Mic drop.
Let
Give